Welcome to the highlight show for episode number 6 with special guest Jayztwocents. First setup was submitted by Jason.
I think one suggestion I have too is you can see the back of his hutch has a panel there, so he's got all the means he needs to hide those wires. Slide that PC a little bit more towards the middle. Put those wires behind that hutch. Yeah, I don't see why they need to be on the side. And then maybe pull the desk away from the wall just another inch, and he's got all the space he needs. As
far as usability, it's not the end of the world when he's sitting there. He's got some space, and I mean, maybe move the monitors a little bit closer together. You could keep the one, you know, at that angle, but I would definitely want them like touching, especially if they're all connected to the same computer.
So those gaps bother me. I don't think there's a theme. Obviously, it's more than likely out of his control, but the yellow gives me nightmares. I don't like. I mean, what's funny is I love yellow, like in my computers and stuff. Yellow is my favorite color, but I don't like yellow rooms.
Yeah. Jason scored a 31. Now let's take a look at Crawford's setup.
For wire management, I have to say, for me, it's a 10 because, like you said, you see the wires coming out, but they just disappear. They just fade away.
And you can only see those because you have no choice. I mean, I don't see any monitor wires in the back. Maybe one. I can't tell if that's a twisted wire there, but he's gone the extra mile to make the wires disappear.
Yeah.
I have to wonder if it's always this neat. It looks like everything makes perfect sense. This is clearly set up specific to his desire and needs. I mean, he turns to the left, he stands up, he's completely set up. He sits down, turns to the right. Everything's where it needs to be. So I think if he had a single monitor arm on the Samsung and a triple monitor arm for the center, it would be perfect.
Crawford walked away with a 95.5. Let's take a look at Christian's setup.
This guy spent a lot of time at IKEA. I recognize a lot of IKEA stuff here.
It's a bass. I'm sorry, because it has 4 strings, not a guitar. I didn't mean. Don't hate me.
How dare you?
Damn. Okay.
I am off the show. Goodbye.
He literally has his pad, his pen, a mug, his phone, a little Android figurine, which is just there for decoration. His headphones are nice.
I didn't even notice that. That is like trolling the world right there. It's like a whole Mac-based setup with an Android chilling on the desk. I love it.
What do you think for theme? What do you pull out?
Oh, I think he's going for modern art deco. No, he's got a theme. He's got a theme and he's pulling it off. The colors match. It looks good. He went with an Apple theme, but it's not the typical wood tone white wall. Like if I wanted to, when I did this room makeover, I could have totally gone with Apple. In fact, I'm halfway there based on the color of the desks and the wall, which would make sense. But I think he went the other way intentionally, pulling out that, okay, I'm using Apple, but I'm an IT guy. He's kind of mixing both worlds together, keeping it modern and clean. I do feel there's a very spacey theme there.
Christian finished the episode with a 93. Now let's take a look at Preston's setup.
It burns. Preston, all you need, buddy, is some zip ties.
Or even scotch tape wires together. Like break a rubber band, tie it around, make a knot. Do something.
Yeah. The desktop itself is not bad. That's the thing.
That's true.
Like he's got his HP set up there, turned just right, and he's got his dual monitors. I'm not sure if he has 2 different computers, but just the wires in the back. You got 3 legs right there. Tape those things to the legs.
Yeah,
because it's color matched. I mean, at least it's not like he has like one brown desk, one red desk. Everything is just like pish posh everywhere. I think he's got a fairly decent color theme going there, and really, I think if the wires were clean, the theme would get a higher score.
Preston scored a 29. Now let's take a look at David's setup.
I love the text.
It really, like, let's take a look at some of these. He put an arrow for where the Xbox controller is, and then all the way across the other side of the setup, he has the text that says, "It's cleaner when it's not wires when not placed in random spots."
That's like saying it's cold when it's not hot.
Yeah. I like how he blurred everything out on the screens, just in case he had something going on that we didn't need to see. He's got
like Pornhub up on the left.
And the best part is at the bottom. It says padding for when my cats want to lay here.
It's obvious the cats have been laying there. Look at the filters of his fans on the side of the case. That computer, I'm fairly certain, is full of cat hair whenever it's not being cleaned.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be used as the "Don't Let This Happen to You" segment.
David walked away with a whopping 0. And last but not least, let's check out Kieran's setup.
Now that's one thing I always say. If you have a certain color LED in your, I don't know, let's say your keyboard, pull it throughout the whole setup. He's got the blue in his case, blue behind his computer monitors, and he's
that
actually
Phoenix case.
Yeah, it's God, it's such a nice case. I like the siding of it. It's really, really nice.
Usability on this, though, I think, given it looks like he was given like a 3 foot by 5 foot space to work with for everything, I'm going to give it a 10. I am not good at saying I have a teeny little space and I have to make it work. I have a 12 foot by 10 foot room here, and I have a hard time making it work.
You could even go for the whole black theme. He has all black everywhere, and when it's not black, it's a blue accent. And
right, even the most monitors are this way, but I mean, even the blue LEDs on the monitor are adding to his theme.
Yeah, it's like just the little things. It's wonderful. So
Kieran dominated with a 97. Coming out on top, Kieran with a 97, followed by Crawford with a 95.5. Both of these setups are now eligible to be a part of the Pimp My Setup Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Peace.